me again. You're welcome back to my channel, and I am back with another banger. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Naza Eze, and this is my space, my little corner of YouTube. You are welcome. But please help me to subscribe to my channel. It's right here, down here. That word subscribe. Please just help me tap it and become part of my family. I want you to be part of my family. Thank you so much. And then, to my OGs, the ones that have a special place in my heart. Am I doing this thing well? I'm trying to form hearts with my hand. Anyway, you are also very welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you know that you're supposed to climb the high table behind me. That's very good. Thank you once again. So guys, this is a story time video. First of all, I'm going to start it by throwing out a question. Why do you think that some Nigerian nurses behave the way they do? I don't know, I'm curious. See, I'm not bashing nurses. After all, I use the word some, which is to say that I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying that all Nigerian nurses are this way. We all know, it is common knowledge that some Nigerian nurses don't know how to act. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to treat patients right and everything. They are always ready. They are like in the bosque. Yeah. They are a war and a fight. Every time they're ready to fight. Even if you're pregnant and in labor, they're always ready to fight. They're always attacking. They don't have sympathy. I don't know what is wrong with them. It is common knowledge. Okay, now, story time. Let me just go right into my story. So, sometime in 2011, yeah, when I was pregnant with my second child, and I was going to have my baby, when I was almost due, because I don't like to register. I don't know why this thing happens. I don't like to go and register for antenatal on time. I always like to register when I'm like 7 months gone or something. So there was this hospital I went to register at, and I did that because my cousin registered there. It was a new hospital, so I went there. And then my cousin happened to be due before me, so she went to give birth. So I remember I cannot forget that morning. The morning they called me to tell me that my cousin had the baby, but the baby died. I was in shock. I went to that hospital to see her, and her eyes were swollen and everything. And then when they told the story, from what they were saying, it was the nurse on duty's fault that thing happened, because that was not my cousin's first baby. It was actually her third child. Yeah, her third child. So she's not new to labor and delivery. She knows her body, and she knows how it is. She knows how it feels when you want to push out your baby. So apparently, from the story, they said that the nurse checked her. It was only one nurse on duty, by the way. The nurse checked her and saw that she wasn't fully dilated. So the nurse now told her, estimated the time that she will be fully dilated, and told her that she will come and check her at that time, I think in about 3 hours time or so. And then after the nurse left, she now felt that urge to poo-poo, which is when you know that you're fully dilated and baby is about to come. And she was calling the nurse to come and check her. That is, the baby was coming. The nurse refused to come. She kept on calling the nurse. Even the girl, her other, I think her sister that was there with her, keeping her company while she was in labor, went to call the nurse that the nurse should come. The nurse refused to come, saying things like, madam, because don't disturb me. I beg, you're not the only person that's had a baby. I just checked you not too long ago. How can you expect me to come and check you again? This, my cousin, bearing the pain and all that, now decided to hold the baby in. As she was feeling that urge to push, she was using all her power to hold the baby, not to make the baby come out, because she knew that if she pushes anyhow, she might tear in different directions. So she was holding the baby. She kept on doing it for a long time, and then the baby went into distress. The baby got tired, I think, and then the baby died. I believe it was the nurse's fault, because when the doctor came, the doctor was so mad. I think the doctor even landed the nurse slap. Then the doctor was so mad, saying that, why didn't you call me? Because the doctor actually lives just behind, in the same compound in the hospital. He lives behind. He was like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you check her? The blame was on the nurse. So that was when I knew that, so if you're holding in the baby, if you are refusing to push, the baby can go into distress and die. After that thing happened, guess what I did? I registered to give birth in that hospital now. Of course, your girl took off. I left that place. I left the money I paid and everything, and then I went to look for another hospital in the same first tag to go and register to have my baby, because I think I was due the next month. So I went to the other hospital. I registered. I asked my questions, did inquiries and everything. And then I decided that this was the hospital where I was going to have the baby. And so the day the baby was supposed to come, my husband was around. As God would have it, he was around. Because, okay, my first 3 babies, he was always around. It was the last 2 that he wasn't around. So that day, labor started in the early morning, just like it happened the first time. And I felt, okay, this one was going to be easy. We got there. I started to labor, and I thought it was progressing because of the rate of the contractions and everything. I did not know that it wasn't progressing. So the nurse came. I don't know, why is it always one nurse on duty? I don't know why. It was one nurse on duty as well. That was a red flag, but I felt, okay, this hospital is good. They actually had good reviews. And then she came, she checked me and said I was 6 centimeters dilated at the time I got there. So when I labored for a while, she checked me and said I was 7 centimeters dilated. And I was like, okay, so there's progress, yay. Guess what? They left me in another room to labor. One other woman was giving birth. I was hearing her screams and everything. So while I was laboring there, my husband was there taking a nap because it was me early morning around 2 a.m. I was laboring and I was like, okay, this pain, that means by the time she checks me again, I'll be like 10 centimeters dilated. Guess what? After laboring for like 4 hours, I went, the nurse now came to check me and said the last time I was 7 centimeters. She now checked me and said 8 centimeters. I said, it's again. Are you telling me that these 4 hours, it is only 1 centimeter that I dilated? She said yes. Next thing, she now said I shouldn't worry, that I should just wait, it will be progressing. She now told me that she would check me in the next 4 hours. She estimated that since it took 4 hours for one centimeter, for me to dilate 1 centimeter, then in her mind, it would take another 4 hours for me to dilate another 1 centimeter. So she gave me 4 tours. Hey, I was like, are you telling me that I'll be in this kind of pain for another 4 hours? So there was this my friend, Buki. So me and Buki, we were chatting. Buki asked me how far, because she knew I was in labor. She asked me how far. I told her, that they said it's only 1 centimeter that I dilated. Buki said, no, now, that the progress is so slow. So Buki now said, okay, you know what? I should place my hand on my tummy. She typed a prayer and sent to me on BBM and said I should place my hand on my tummy and say that prayer. I did that. I placed my hand on my tummy and said the prayer. And then after saying the prayer, I was now adding my own prayer on top, telling God that in the next 30 minutes, I want to be true and I want to be carrying my baby, that God should speed up my labor and contractions and make me finish up fast. While my hand was still on my tummy, guess what? The contractions intensified. And I was happy. I was in pain, but I was happy because it meant that it was now progressing. Do you know, in the space of, from that time that nurse checked me and said she will come back in the next 4 hours, I would say this thing did not happen. It didn't even take like 10 minutes. As I was praying, the thing intensified. Next thing, I felt that poo-poo urge. And I knew that baby was coming because it was my second baby. I knew how it felt. I was like, oh, the baby is coming. I now told my husband that he should go and call the nurse to come and check me. That baby is coming. Guess what? This nurse said the same thing that nurse said at the other hospital. That, no, now, I just checked her. I can't check. I said I would check her in 4 hours time. She should just relax. Tell her to relax. I can't check her. Hey, that was when it now did bang in my head that this thing that happened to my cousin wants to happen to me, that they don't want to check me. And I told my husband to go and call her. Then I was feeling this urge. If you've given birth, you know what I'm talking about. You know when you feel that poo-poo urge. You feel like you want to poo-poo, big poo-poo. Like that's the baby's head, pressing down, wanting to come out. I told my husband to call her, that this baby is coming. He went again to call her. This nurse refused to come. She said she's not coming. My husband now came and said she's not coming. Hey, I said, Abanyego one chance, Abanyego moto ndiori. I was now holding the baby. As I was holding the baby, I was so scared. I was like, hey, God, let my baby not enter distress. At a point, I was like, okay, in my mind, I was like, if this woman does not come now, I will just push this baby out. As God will have it, at that point, when I was still holding the baby out in, that was when I was now screaming, trying to hold the baby in. They changed shifts. And then the matron, the main midwife now came. Immediately she came in, she was like, what's going on? I told her that they don't want to check me, that my baby is coming, she doesn't want to check me. The midwife went under and said, ha, madam, see your baby's head, though. Your baby's head is coming. She now went to call the nurse that, oh yeah, what have you been doing? Get the things ready. This woman's baby is coming. She now told me, madam, once you feel the urge to push, push. I said, I can push. She said, yes, you can push. I now pushed. Like as I was pushing, I was hearing the, you know, when stainless scalpel, scissors, tray and everything is bang, 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 because the nurse she did not even prepare anything. So she was running around trying to get things ready. But me, I didn't care. All I knew that the midwife said she's ready to catch my baby for me. So I just pushed like twice. I always push twice. I pushed twice and my baby was out. It was after the baby came out, the nurse, the matron, now faced that nurse and finished her with her mouth. Why didn't you check her? She told you to check her. Why didn't you check her? She was like, because I just checked her. I checked her not too long ago. She dilated 1 centimeter. And I just was like, Biko, shall I give me my baby? And in my mind I was like, what is wrong with them? Don't they know? I thought that with the experience they have, they should know that it is that with labor and delivery, anything can happen. Things can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, even if the labor is not progressing, it can start progressing in the next 2 minutes. Like, I thought they have that experience to know that. As a nurse, when they say, come and check me, what will it take you to go and check? I don't know. I'm wondering. I'm throwing down that question now to any nurse that might be watching this video. What does it like? Why is it hard for them to do that? Is it like a different procedure on its own? Is it hard to do? Because I'm trying to understand the logic. I don't know what that logic is, but I want to understand why they do that. Why is it that when the woman that is going through the labor, that knows her body, knows what she's feeling, is telling you that her baby is coming, you should come and check, they say no? Out of all the hospitals that I had my baby, it is only one hospital, only one, because I always have my babies in different hospitals. It's only, apart from the one I had in the US, because of course now US nurses are exceptional when it comes to service and everything. I'm talking about the ones I had in Nigeria. It is only one of the hospitals that the nurses treated me good. That's Royal Oaks Hospital in Festac Town. They treated me so good that when I went home, I was missing the hospital. You won't believe that. I was missing the hospital, missing the doctors, missing the nurses, all of them. Because they were so nice. Like, all the nurses were so nice to me. I was like, oh my God, am I in heaven? Like, did I die while giving birth to this baby? Am I in heaven or something? Because I couldn't believe that nurses could be that nice. Because I'm already used to nurses that are always snapping at you. You're not the only one, madam. Stop shouting. Do you know that when I gave birth to my son, the first one that they gave me tear, they gave me an episiotomy. They were stitching me raw without anesthesia. And when I was shouting from the pain, the doctor was actually yelling at me that, why are you shouting? Why is she shouting? I was like, oh my God, what is all this? As in, Bikono, I'm digressing so much, as in I'm rambling, but I know you get my point, the whole point of this story and this video. Biko, share with us your experience in the comment section. And if you're a nurse, Biko, tell me from your perspective, why do your colleagues, because I don't want to assume that you do that too, why do your colleagues do that? Why don't they like to treat their patients nice? Like, why is that when the woman says, come and check me, I think my baby is coming, why do they act like they lack sympathy? Please share with us. Okay guys, so I've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching if you have watched up to this point. And if you have not subscribed up to this point, I beg you in the name of God to please help me subscribe, okay? It means so much to me when you subscribe because you're helping my channel grow. Thank you so much in advance for doing that. And then to you guys that watch the end of my videos, you don't know, you have a special place in my heart as well, and my God will bless you for me. All right guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next video.